You're watching TVC News at 10. Well, the president of the Nigeria Union of Journalists, Alhassan Yahaya, joins us on TVC News at 10 to discuss more about journalists' journey to 70 years. It's good to have you join us on the News at 10.
Thank you. It's my pleasure to be here this evening.
Well, should I say congratulations, of course, to all of us, right? I know that in the report we've highlighted, our reporter Jakadisa highlighted a few issues. Of course, pay, that's remuneration as part of it. The fact that insecurity also affects journalists, physical attacks, harassment. But from your perspective as the president of this prestigious union, what really are your plans to address these challenges?
Yeah, first of all, let me begin by congratulating Nigerian journalists. The journey started in 1955, and just as Nigeria is striving for the self-determination and independence, so journalists in the country is also agitating to have a platform that is called NUJ. Precisely on this day in 1955, NUJ was established. Today it is exactly 70 years. NUJ emerges as a critical platform and a voice for voiceless, and also a platform that is willing to, always ready to defend the integrity of Nigerian journalists across the globe. I want to use this opportunity to congratulate all of us, and above all, let us also use this opportunity to work together towards changing the narrative. I want to assure you, unusual under my watch, we are planning to see how we can be able to identify certain issues that we believe issues are at stake, especially issues around harassing journalists, issues around remuneration for Nigerian journalists, and above all, issues around insurance for practicing journalists. NUJ under my watch is willing and working tirelessly towards changing the narrative. We want to see how we'll work closely with the National Assembly so that we can present a bill before the National Assembly that we call Media Enhancement Bill, a bill that is going to incorporate all stakeholders from across the country, NGE, Guild of Editors, and all other relevant media organizations that are working in this country will be part of this exercise so that we'll be able to work together for this achievement. And above all, we want to also see how we work closely towards protecting the journalism in Nigeria, because we feel and believe that journalism is not a crime, and we see no reason why a journalist will be harassed or arrested or detained without trial.
We see this happen most times when you talk of how journalists are being harassed when they're doing in their line of duty, of course. But from your perspective, knowing that technology has reshaped what the profession is now, what really do you think your union should be doing to see what kind of role you'll be playing as technology shapes what we call journalism today? We see different versions of journalism, the content creator also coming in to play, also, stepping up to of course, act as journalists in some cases. But for you as the president of the union, what role is the union playing to ensure that the space is sanitized, technology does not take the space of the journalists who have been, in the profession for quite some time, for decades?
Yeah, first of all, we are going to prioritize safety for journalists. What do we mean by safety? Technological safety, gender safety, and human safety. When we are talking of technological safety, we are talking of technology that will be used by media organizations that are updated, not an obsolete technology. A technology that is going to enhance and give you a signal that one is going to use to reach people anywhere across the globe. And I believe for us to achieve that, we need to improve the way we operate. And we cannot be able to do that until when we have a very good working relationship with government. Globally, every country used to assist government. In Nigeria, I want to use this opportunity to appeal to the government. Let's come up with a new strategy of giving media houses what we call bailout. In the United States of America, there is a bailout for media agencies. In United Kingdom, there is a bailout for media agencies. In Nigeria, the answer is no. Let's use this opportunity to start advocacy towards government to release resources and funds to media organizations so that they can be able to improve the quality of program, the quality of content they are creating. That will go a long way in protecting the way we operate in this country. And above all, I talk about gender safety. Gender safety is critical for women journalists who are practicing. Also, they need to be protected from harassment. They need to be protected from the place of work, as well as also to give equal opportunity like men. And I believe NUJ under my watch is going to focus more in that regard. And above all, we need to also work closely towards changing the way we work towards changing the way we operate. This time around, we mean business. Let's work together towards changing the narrative.
I hear you. Another very important aspect when it comes to journalists is press freedom. How can the union really work with the government and other stakeholders to promote press freedom and, of course, ensure that journalists' rights are protected?
Yeah, issues of press freedom is of concern. Like I said in the morning, we are coming up with the various committees from the national to the state level, whereby we are going to sanitize the system. Above all, we are going to kick out those what we feel are their quacks journalists. And at the end of the day, we are going to sanitize the system, whereby we are going to develop a compendium of practicing journalists who are qualified to practice as journalists in Nigeria. And at the end of the day, I believe if after that exercise, we'll have a cause to smile, and at the end of the day, we'll be able to tell ourselves that, yeah, we are ready to face the challenges globally.
President of the Nigeria Union of Journalists, Alhassan Yahaya, thank you so much for sharing your thoughts and congratulations once again.
Thank you for having me.